Now, Tuesday, Anthony Davis stressed the urgency the Lakers need to bring to the Warriors.
It is a big game. It's playing Steph Curry and the Warriors, and it's always a tough matchup when you're playing those guys when Steph is playing. So, we look at it as a game 7 for sure, because you only get to play. You play these guys one time in the play-in tournament. So. We look at it as a game 7 for sure, and it's a must-win for us.
Perk, what would you tell the Lakers if you were in that locker room tonight? How should they approach this game?
Well, first of all, continue to hang their hats on the defensive end, right? Don't shy away from that. But I would tell the Lakers, if I'm Frank Vogel, hey, guys, we have to live in the paint, right? We got so much size, athleticism. We're big. We should dominate the paint, especially when they move Draymond to the 5. So they should kill in the interior part. Defensively, make someone else beat them. I know that's easier said than done, but get the ball out of Steph Curry's hands. Make Andrew Wiggins have to put up, make 25 to 30 points to beat you, or even make Draymond Green have to play great offensively. So if I'm Frank Vogel, those are the messages I'm delivering tonight.
Yeah, no, I agree with Perk. Look, I saw a stat that Frank Vogel. Well, just hush. Hush. Just for now, just on this point, dude. Just give it some time. We're in the first block. I've seen, Frank Vogel has been the #1 defensive coach 3 different times, and he's been a top 3 defensive coach of a team another 3 times. And so when Perk says hang your hat on your defense, that's what you have to do. But defense is this. Defense is not when someone gets hot in the first quarter. If someone gets hot, yeah, you got to make adjustments, but you also have to stick to your game plan. If they can make someone else, not necessarily beat them, because Steph can still have at 35, 40, even if you're double teaming them. But if you let the other guys are the ones that are having to knock down shots, you're staying at home, you're sending 2 people, and you like you said, take care of the paint. That's when the Lakers can have a chance. But make no mistake, the Lakers are 2 games away from not being in the postseason. 2 losses. Let's keep this is a game 7, game 7, because you just don't know injuries and all this other stuff. So the Lakers should be stressed.
Like a game 6.5?
It's still a 7. You get 2 shots at a 7. That's the only thing I'm going to say. 2 shots at a game 7.
What would you tell the Lakers, Sheed? What's your strategy for tonight?
Well, I would go with the hat trick with the other 2 guys. Said definitely hang your hat on defense. If you look at the veteran core guys that are going to be playing, they're the vets. You got the AD, and then you got the new other AD, Andre Drummond, and of course you got LeBron, and a lot of those guys are veterans, so they know what's at stake. So it's not really like in the locker room, I got to be pumping the fist, all rah rah, all in your ear, playing all the hype music. No, you know what's at stake here. Look, we are first of all, us repeating is on the line, and that right there holds a lot of weight. Then because who wants to be known as the champions that couldn't even make the playoffs the following year after they won it? You know what I'm saying? So that's going to hit hard with them too. But I think overall, it's going to be a good game. And again, I agree with you, Perk. You cannot count Steph out, but you do have to make other people beat you. You gotta throw 2 and 3 people at Steph. And if Draymond ends up with 25, 30, or as you said, Wiggins, or any of the other guys end up with that high caliber amount, then, hey, you did your job. But look, somebody else going to beat us. We can't allow this man to shoot 50 feet from the basket and all splashing and running down there shimmying. No, we can't allow that. They got to lock that up. It's going to be hard as hell on Dennis Schroeder. I'm going to let you know that now. He going to help. You better.
One of the keys to playing Steph and playing the Warriors has been the teams that have been successful, and Richard, you were on one of them, has to be physical with him. Dennis Schroeder, who is going to be one of the prime defenders on him tonight, is still recovering and coming back from his COVID absence. I talked to him a little bit yesterday about this. He said his conditioning is still not 100% there yet, so that will be interesting to watch. So you guys all mentioned defense. And I want to get to one thing, Richard, is that, look, this team finished #1 in defense, which is remarkable considering that they're by far 2 best defensive players. Anthony Davis and LeBron James missed big chunks of the season. And yes, they can hang their hat on that tonight. But, Sheed, it reminds me kind of your teams, right? The team that won the title, the teams that were in the finals after that. How much do you have to do by committee, and how do you work the chess match with when does Anthony Davis move to the 5? When does Draymond move to the 5? Who's going to dare who to go small first or stay big or any of that? How does that work, Sheed?
Well, if I'm Frank, I'm gonna stay big. Look at who I got. I got AD.
Ron,
I got
AD.
Gasol. I got Drummond. Like, yo,
Another
Brian.
AD.
Like, yo, why am I gonna go small? No, we're gonna stay big. Make them match up with us. Don't go the other way. You know, it's been going the other way for years. The Warriors have always been made teams match up with them. You know, you got to match up with Clay. You got to match up with Steph. And there are other great supporting cast that they had in those times when they were winning the championship. Now, no, you gonna match up with me. All these bigs, you ain't get all them bigs for nothing. No, you better put them bigs out there and mop through these cats, man.
Yeah, and my thing is this: when you were talking about Schroeder, that's having to guard, you don't guard Schroeder, or you don't guard Steph Curry at half court. You don't guard him like at full court. You guard Steph Curry the minute you wake up that morning. The minute you wake up that morning.
You're not joking.
I'm not joking. You have to start mentally preparing.
Right.
You have to start
That's
thinking about it. You have to understand that he's going to hit shots and he's going to do this. And so it's like the mental process, and all of you guys have been in deep playoff runs, won championships. The mental process for guarding Steph starts right now, this morning, in shoot around and all of those moments. So, you know, just for anybody that's wondering what it's like to guard Steph, it's a 24-hour job. Yeah. It's not just half court. Yeah. It's not just at the other free throw line or full court. Yeah. No, your brain is cooking right now.
I'm pretty sure he had you spinning in circles. But listen, real quick, Rachel, I want to say this, right? Look, another way to help their defense is by making Steph Curry play defense, right? Like, spend some of that energy on the defensive end. Search him out. Make him guard, because he already has to work so hard offensively to get open and to get his shot off, because the offense is ran through him and he's 80% of the offense. So make him spend some of that energy on the defensive end.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.